It's 8 o'clock on Thursday, September the 11th, and we woke up facing the dunes of Erfoud. The day looks perfect. In this episode, we will travel from Merzouga to Boumalne Dadès. We'll spend the first night in the ksar and discover unusual and spectacular places. This morning, we leave Merzouga for Tinghir, 130 kilometers to the east. We will stop at Erfoud, famous throughout the world for the diversity and quality of its fossils. Next, we'll descend into the underground galleries of a khettara. And we will end the day in Tinghir, and more specifically at ksar Corbat, a traditional village surrounded by earthen walls, typical of the architecture of the ksar of Southern Morocco. On Friday morning, we will visit a lovely oasis museum entirely dedicated to Berber culture. Then we will go to Boumalne Dadès, where we will take a walk at the foot of the cliffs of the DADES canyon. But first, we stop at the impressive Todra Gorge. This day, nature offered us the most beautiful spectacles. After this short driving lesson on sand, we'll meet up with Saeed to begin our 9th day of travel. Destination Erfoud. It's too early, but in a month Erfoud will organise the International Date Fair, which will welcome more than 230 exhibitors from around 20 countries. But Erfoud is not just the date capital, it's nicknamed the largest open-air fossil museum in the world. More than 500 varieties of fossils can be found there, spread across 100 square kilometers. Why? Because during the Paleozoic era, from 540 to 250 million years ago, southeastern Morocco was underwater. This sea disappeared when the movement of tectonic plates gave rise to mountain ranges, the Atlas Mountains in Morocco, the Alps in Europe, and the Himalayas in Asia. Local artisans transform fossils into decorative objects like those in the workshop we'll visit today. The local fossil quarries are worked by Berber communities for whom this activity is an important source of income. Most quarries can be visited with local guides who know the best spots and can explain the geological history of the region.
His name is Orthocer. Orthocer is type of calamar.
Okay.
Yes, it's type of calamar.
Orthoceras, goniatites and ammonites are found in large numbers.
Copper. About 3 is iron, and the black is the carbon.
There are also many trilobites, which are among the oldest fossils. These are all prehistoric mollusks related to octopuses and squid, which became extinct 65 million years ago. Shark teeth, dinosaur skeletons, and the petrified remains of turtles and crocodiles are also found. We continue driving west towards Jorf. We're going to learn all about how the khettaras work, which for centuries allowed water to circulate in the desert. The principle is to capture groundwater where it's closest to the surface. This is usually on a hillside or a plateau. A horizontal or slightly inclined tunnel is dug manually for several kilometers. It follows the natural slope of the land and allows the water to flow by gravity. Here, staircases have been carved to allow visitors to descend into the gallery that was once filled with water. Ventilation and access shafts are dug every 10 to 20 meters to allow for cleaning and repair of the galleries. These galleries must be cleared after floods or blockages and the shafts cleaned to prevent silting. At the end, the water emerges into open air and is distributed via secondary channels to the agricultural plots. But like this one, the khettaras are gradually being abandoned due to successive years of drought, the overexploitation of groundwater and the high costs of maintenance. We're still heading due west. After an hour's drive, we arrive in Tinghir. It's a city of 50,000 inhabitants located between the High Atlas and the Saharan Atlas Mountains. We're staying at the El Corbat guest house in the ksar named El Khorbat Ujdi. A ksar is a group of earthen buildings surrounded by walls found mainly in the Saharan and pre-Saharan regions of Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia and Libya. The ksar are generally built using rammed earth or sun-dried bricks. Rammed earth is a construction technique that uses earth mixed with sand, gravel, clay and sometimes straw. This mixture is moistened and compressed into several layers within a wooden frame. It's left to dry for several weeks or months before being used to build load-bearing walls. The living spaces, grouped together inside, are protected from attacks or bad weather, and the inhabitants live in a community. Around 1920, there were about 1,000 ksar, mainly in the Dra and Ziz valleys. Today, more than half have disappeared or are in ruins, but a few remain either fully or partially inhabited, like El Khorbat. They attract tourists for their historical and artistic interests, but it was only at the end of the 20th century that efforts began to protect or restore them.
Hello. Hello, photo.
The official El Khorbat website explicitly asks that the village children not be encouraged to beg, so nothing should be given that might incite them to do so. No photos will be taken, and the few dirhams that this little girl is hoping for will not be given. El Khorbat follows a very regular rectangular plan, crossed by a central street from one side to the other. The doors of the houses open onto 8 dead-end streets, perpendicular to the central street. The main street and most of the dead-end streets are covered by the first floor of the houses, but not the intersections, which act as light wells and give this place a very mysterious atmosphere.
Yeah, no, it's fine. They are getting out. So the family, the son's family or the groom's family, they ask permission for the other family if they can build a room here. And they can open a door from the house. So they use this space here for another room to expand the buildings and the family. They're still happy with the so there's a lot of here. Kids.
It's time I showed you the El Khorbat guest house. The owner is one of the actors in the Sustainable Tourism Project launched in 2002. The objective is to use ecotourism to safeguard the historical and artistic heritage of the raw earth kasbahs.
دي اللي وفي تخدمات.
A room with half board costs around €92 for 2 people. It's excellent value for money. The icing on the cake is the rooftop pool, and the temperature is perfect for enjoying it. Taking the stairs at the back offers a lovely view of the ksar. The restaurant is right opposite the guest house. The dishes are prepared by the women of the village according to the traditional cuisine of the region. We will begin our 10th day of travel with a visit to the Oasis Museum, entirely dedicated to Berber culture or Amazigh, which means free men in their language.
Okay, here we have this board here. We have some alphabets from like Berber language and also Arabic and Latin, as you see here. So this one is Arabic, this one is Arabic, this one is Berber. Okay.
For less than €2, we had a very pleasant time in this lovely museum adjoining the guest house. The objects are beautifully displayed, and thanks to the numerous informative panels, we learned a great deal about the history, daily life and traditions of this people, the first to inhabit North Africa centuries before the Arabs. They represent between 40 and 65% of the Moroccan population, and since the 2011 constitution, Tamazight has been recognized as an official language of Morocco alongside Arabic. Their culture, which is particularly prevalent in the south of the country, is a major asset for Moroccan tourism. On the ground floor of the museum, you can buy shawls directly from the women who embroidered them. The money goes to the cooperative that provides employment for the women. A percentage is donated to the association to improve the educational conditions for the village children. Saeed is waiting for us to drive to our next stop. 58 kilometers west of Tinghir lies the town of Tinghir.
This is Tinghir, remember?
Its name in Tamazight means the place of the mountain. It sits in the middle of a vast oasis, 30 kilometers long, bisected by the Todra river. The average altitude is 1400 meters and the climate is arid and the winters are cool. The population is predominantly Amazigh. This is the highest point where date palms are found, but this crop tends to be replaced by olive trees.
Sorry? We live in France.
Our next stop is 15 kilometers north. We're going to see the Todra Gorge. It's a wadi that originates at the foot of the high Atlas Mountains and disappears into the Sahara Desert. Todra is also the name of the Amazigh tribe that originally inhabited this region. The cliffs are a popular climbing spot, reaching heights of up to 300 meters. A local company called Aventure Verticale Maroc manages the site, which boasts numerous climbing routes and Africa's first via ferrata. But if you prefer to stay on solid ground, the scenery is just as spectacular. We arrive in Boumalne Dadès, a town of about 30,000 inhabitants at an altitude of 1500 meters. We are no longer in the Todra Valley, but in the DADES Valley. The DADES River originates in the high Atlas Mountains and flows for approximately 200 kilometers to join the Dra River near Ouarzazate. It was this wadi that carved out these incredible sandstone and limestone cliffs, which can reach 500 meters in height. These are the Tamlat cliffs, more commonly known as the Monkey Fingers. It took millions of years for the river, the wind and temperature variations to shape this surprising landscape. You can enjoy all sorts of hikes on trails that follow the river or climb to the ridges for breathtaking views. Some routes are accessible to everyone, while others are considerably more technical. We opted for a stroll from our hotel in the late afternoon, but the walk held some spectacular surprises. Riyad Gabsi is a guest house ideally located at the entrance to the DADES Gorge.
Yes, it's very nice.
It's run by Hassan Gabsi, a Berber from the high Atlas Mountains and a former mountain guide. The architecture is typical of the region and the setting is magnificent. The rooms are very comfortable, the cooking by Safia, the owner's wife, is excellent and the view is breathtaking. It's past 5 o'clock and we're off for a 90-minute walk in what is known as the little gorges of the DADES. The scenery is spectacular. These ladies, returning from a wedding reception, cover their faces when they realise they're being filmed. Tomorrow we'll leave for Ouarzazate via the Valley of Roses.